Yo, I'm back again. Now yeah, I'll admit I am pretty late to this video, but this is the only way I can get it out. You guys know me for making videos and giveaways. Today we are talking about SAE. We all know SAE. One is the best styles in the game. But he got some pretty bad downgrades. First we will talk about what happened to him through these last couple years he was in the game. Starting when he was first added. Now SAE when he was first added was actually a great experience. Of course he came out with Rin, but we don't give two fucks about that. SAE had his regular dribbling and awakening kit. But everything changes once he gets his world-class rework. Once SAE got his world-class rework, he came out with a new move. A shooting move. Now his shooting move was kinda mid. It wasn't special. It was like using Asagi's direct shot if it had a pink theme color. His arm block was used to steal, so it got its nerf not long after it came out. After the first 2 or 3 weeks, world-class SAE was out, Crollo left, leaving SAE completely open to Miro's ideas. First, people complained about his shot wasn't good enough, so Miro made it a curve shot. This made him more dangerous and powerful. Then fast forward a couple more weeks into the summer. SAE and Shido get reworks. Their reworks changed them a lot. Then a few more weeks and SAE got his metavision removed from him. And now we are at current SAE. Now I'm going to say this. I really don't like how much reworks we've been getting lately. But Charles and SAE and others need it. So what I'm gonna say is that we do need SAE to get his metavision back. And add a little more to it. Like if SAE uses his metavision, he gets an extra dribble move. Now of course this is the main problem. Metavision is needed on a lot of characters that do have metavision. Nico has metavision. Kaiser has it. But Miro didn't even add Nico yet. And he didn't give Kaiser his metavision. Hell, I even made a whole video about Kaiser needing metavision. And yet he still don't have it. And SAE was the first ever character to get metavision. So let's not pretend that there's many other characters I can list that has it. SAE is literally a new generational 11 player. He needs this treatment. Otherwise he is just another ass player. And SAE could probably use some new variants to his moves. Like a shooting move variant. Or a dribbling cross variant. I will do a video on how things should be changed another time. But now let's talk about how this can change SAE forever. They should add SAE, that has 2 variants. First, he can switch movesets, giving him new variants of some of his moves. We will call these modes Logic and Metavision. Now in Logic mode, you get an extra dribbling and a passing speed and strength buff. And in Metavision mode, you get an extra dribbling move and a speed buff. He should still be able to chemical react with Shido. Now if a dev is watching this, don't put SAE into some questline like Azure Latch. Should have done this video with Shido in it. That way I'd have a better reason. To make the video as long as it is, SAE was in deep trouble throughout his life of being a style. When Charles came out, people debated whether or not Charles was better. And people absolutely loved Charles. So it's clear what style was better and worse. The Sky Arc Pass. The chemical reaction with Loki. All of it was just peak. SAE was instantly replaced. So while Charles took the spotlight, he got done changes, like a new awakening cutscene, a new MVP animation. What's next? A revamp. And if they do QOL updates more often, then maybe we can expect a new overtime cutscene. And while the overtime cutscene is done, if there is a Rin and SAE in the field, they can access a quick time event as a rivalry chemical reaction between Rin and SAE. Whoever wins gets the auto goal. But it only works during overtime. That way in actual matches, it's not like we spam it. The last QOL update we got was actually insane. We got MVP animations, and the Neo Egoist League event. That's what we need in every QOL update. Not just patches and bug fixes. Actual updates that add some event value. We can get up to 100 lucky spins a day just for doing 5 matches. Think about how much that is in a day. If we got this during the Loki update, we would have actually felt like we would have got a good chance of getting a style. So if SAE can get a rivalry chemical reaction between Rin, if we get another one would be insane. And if the devs watch this, I'm not the only one who thinks this is a good idea. The devs put actual hard work into these updates. They're actually getting up to that Azure Latch type animations. Every MVP animation feels like some Azure Latch animation. Just look closely on how good the development team been doing. I mean, look at Nagi's old shooting move compared to his MVP animation. Or look at SAE'S half-baked moves compared to his MVP animation. It completely changed my perspective of both styles, but SAE could use some minor changes and adjustments, just to be able to keep up with what's going on and what might happen to him. It's no joke. That Met's vision makes him look like someone should be scared to go against him. It's true, and here's what I think should happen. Give him his metavision back and cost of his arm swipe move. When he activates metavision, he gets a move called Prodigy Dash. He dashes forward, and then he gets a shooting curve move called Half-Baked, and shoots at being able to curve. But then, if he uses metavision for more than 2 times in a match, he gets Logic Mode. Logic Mode should work exactly like this. Logic Mode will be an off-ball move, and it will only be activated if metavision is used more than twice. If you used metavision twice, it changed into Logic Mode. Logic Mode should let you see where the ball goes, and it changes your curve shot into a strong, powerful, and fast Kaiser Impact-like shot. Also with a 10% speed boost buff. Not too crazy, but not too less. Yeah, it's like a whole bunch of new stuff. But that doesn't mean change everything. Metavision wasn't that powerful back then. And if a developer is watching this, don't make this a whole update about SAE. Make it a part of a QOL, that way other things can be looked at. SAE isn't always bad. It's just some minor changes that make him what he actually is, and how people should see him. I think this is a great way to end the video. So just look at the description and join the Discord server if you want to be in any of these. It's a good way to put yourself out in the public of both Blue Lock Rivals and Azure Latch.